Hey guys, look here and welcome to another FIFA 21 Future Stars player review. And in this video, guys, we're in the 88 rated Hungarian left midfielder from RB Leipzig, Dominik Szoboszlai. I think that was a decent name pronunciation there from me. I think you got to give me some credit for that one because his name isn't easy to be able to pronounce. But yeah, of course, a fantastic talent. I think he actually played for Salzburg. And obviously with the art, like we know, with the Red Bull connection, I think that's how he's got his move to RB Leipzig. He's got a fantastic looking card. 3 games played with him, 0 goals scored and 3 assists. I did also buy him for 599,000 coins, and actually since I bought him, he's gone up in value, which is fantastic. He's selling for just under 700,000 coins now, I believe, on Xbox, which is perfect. He does also have 4-star skill moves as well as 4-star weak foot. Has some really nice in-game stats, the likes of his 89 agility, 95 in both ball control and dribbling, and also 90 composure. And I did also have the finisher chemist that applied to him, and the amount of traits that this card has got is absolutely unreal. For the AI traits, he has long passer, long shot taker, playmaker and technical dribbler, and then also has the outside foot shot, flair, and early crosser traits as well. And the early crosser traits is something that I don't often see on players, but it's actually a really, really good trait to have. One of his assists came from a cross, and his general crossing, you know, being able to put a really good ball into the box was absolutely fantastic. He was a good player. Obviously, you know, a shame that I couldn't get like any goal return for him in the 3 matches, but still come away with 3 assists was obviously still pretty decent. I think this is a card though that, even though he was good, I just can't quite see him retaining the 700,000 pounds, 700,000 coin, not pounds, 700,000 coin price tag. I think very quickly over the course of the weekend he's going to come, you know, he will come down again. I'm going to make sure I sell him tonight so I can kind of like cash in and not really lose money after buying him. I honestly think this card over the next few days can easily go to 500,000, probably even lower than that. I think that at the moment, whilst he's a good card, I think he's maybe slightly too expensive. But obviously, as he continues to go more down in price, which I think he will do, then he obviously becomes better value for money. But yeah, I mean, you know, some positives to the card. His pace is absolutely fantastic. 90 acceleration, 95 sprint speed, just bombs it on the left-hand side of the course, being able to have then obviously very good balance and agility and very good stamina makes him feel even quicker as well. So, you know, on the left-hand side, you know, for opposition, you know, fullbacks to be able to keep up with him was very, you know, was very difficult. So his all-round pace is just what you want from a winger. It's fantastic. His dribbling, of course, is great all round. 89 agility, 86 balance. Both of those go into the 90s. He's got 95 dribbling, which goes to 99. Of course, having 4-star skill moves is obviously very good. 95 ball control, 87 reactions, 90 composure. His all-round dribbling is great. Having the flair trace as well at the same time. It's definitely his best, you know, asset to his card. 100%. He's fantastic. Feels so smooth on the ball, so agile, so nimble to be able to go and take on, cut in towards the central part of the midfield and be able to take on opposition defenders. Was very, very effective and very easy to be able to do that with this card. And then when we get into his passing, the free kicks I couldn't unfortunately make that much use of, but this guy, when he comes to crossing, is absolutely fantastic because he's got the 87 vision, the 88 short passing, and the 90 long passing, which is fantastic. But when it comes to the crossing, he's got 87 crossing. He has the early crosser trace as well, but the beauty of it is that he has 99 curves, so he can just whip in some fantastic balls on that left foot. One of his assists to one of our Nine's goals came from a fantastic cross as well, and he was unlucky enough to get more than any assist from putting balls into the box. Like, he'd often put in some fantastic balls, and unfortunately my attack just wouldn't be there to meet them, or or whatever, to be able to get on the end of his crosses. But on the whole, it is a very good card, and he shows a lot of promise. It's just a shame that he couldn't get me any goals in the 3 games. But what I do say is, I think on how he played in general, I thought he was very good. I still think he is slightly a little bit too expensive though. I just honestly think that over the next few days through the weekend and stuff like that, I think his price will come down. I'm not saying it's going to crash down to like 200,000 coins or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but I think it will come down in price eventually. I reckon to about 500,000, maybe 550,000 coins or something like that, in my personal opinion. But on the whole, is he a good card? Yes, he is. He did well. He came back with 3 goal contributions, all of that being an assist in the 3 matches. So, when you look in that way, he was literally getting a goal contribution every single match. And from an attacker, can you really complain with that? I suppose you can't, to be quite honest. And he was a cool player to be able to use 100%. And I will be looking to review more of these future stars over the weekend as well, 100%. But Szoboszlai, good card to use, but a little bit too expensive, and I think his price will come down over the next couple of days. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.